All right, we are recording. It is April 2nd. I hope you played a good April Fool's joke yesterday. We completely forgot. Shane's with me. He came in from out of town, and we're hanging out. Hey, Ashley.
Hey.
And, so I just emailed you guys kind of an overview document on week 3. And it just really kind of lines out everything that we're going to do this week. We finally have got the schedule down and simplified, and it explains everything in that document. I'm super excited about it. And it's going to pretty much be the same schedule for the next 3 weeks, just different topics and stuff. Within that document, you're going to find 3 worksheets. They all need to be done by Thursday, but they're not hard worksheets. Don't worry. So just kind of a review, over the last couple weeks, we've been really digging deep into ourselves. And I was just talking to Shane about this, and I wonder if we did that in the right order, and we're going to see. But we've been really finding out a lot about ourselves, and finding out about our distractions, and discovering our virtues and goals. And then we talked about our attachments and inversions. And then we kind of pulled all that together to really identify what it is we're grasping onto, because those things are making us think we are who we are. But in reality, we have to let go of those things, and not just let go, forget, and forgive. I mean, truly let go. And Shane brought this to my attention, and it's from the Bible, and it's from, how do you say that? Psalm 46, verse 10. It's really cool. And it says, "Be still and know that I am God." This was so cool to me because, first of all, no matter how you define God, this is true, right? And so the word is kind of to let go. We were talking about stillness, the theme of this week. And the word that he found was harpu. And that meant not just to let go, to let.
So basically the Hebrew word for be still in that verse is the word harpu. And it's translated in the original language, it would be a description of letting, if you're grasping something, to let go of the grasp.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're in the water, just to be still enough to where you would allow yourself to slowly sink. So like a total, complete let go, be still, relax, release. That's where that is going there.
And I think what really struck me with that one is it was said to release the grip. And so all this stuff that we've talked about over the last couple of weeks, those are grips, those are vices. You dug in deep. But now I want you guys to stop trying to make it happen. Stop trying to understand things. Quit trying to figure it out. And this week, let's just practice stillness. And we're going to start with the first worksheet, and that's going to talk about what is stillness? What does it mean to you? I want to put in there some things that changed, or if I put in there what things have changed when I found stillness. And then the second worksheet is how to create that stillness. And the third worksheet we're still kind of working on, so I'd love for you to look at it and put in your input. We're going to go over the third week worksheet on Thursday, and that's going to be more on how do you measure the success of being still? How do you measure the success of losing your grip and letting go? I think there can be a tangible way to measure that, a way you can touch, and an intangible way to measure that, a way that you feel. And that's something that, we racked our brain on it, and we just decided we're just going to have to open this up for everybody. That's nothing we can figure out. I mean, yeah, we can journal and things like that, and that some of that worksheet is about journaling, but overall, we really got to figure out, and maybe the way to measure it, I think back on the success I had with letting go. It's when I stopped trying so hard, and I knew that I had success when things became clear. And I don't really even know how to measure that, but it was clarity was kind of the deal. I knew where I needed to go. I knew where I was being called and what I was being called to do. And that's what I want for you guys. That's really what I want for you guys. So this week, guess what? We got the schedule up and running. I'm going to do a screen share real quick so you guys can see my messy desktop and all my tabs. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So here is this. Let me go to the day of the week. here is this week. It is nice and clean. I love it. It makes me feel better. We were talking about decluttering our lives, and here that schedule was so freaking cluttered. Anyways, so every morning, we want to do something every morning at 6 a.m., and it's going to either be with me or Laura, or both of us. And then Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is going to be more discussion. Tuesday, Thursday is going to be just kind of a yoga flow. It's going to be the same yoga flow, and we're going to build on that. I've actually put that yoga flow, I wrote it out for you, and I put it in your overview for this week. And I'm going to do the yoga flow with Shane after the yin, film it, and put it in there for you also, so that you can kind of see what it's like.
Y'all can't laugh at me, though.
Not to his
Because you'll be
face.
laughing with me, not at me.
He's going to be so calm and chill after the yin workshop. You're going to be like, ah. All right. So then we'll have that and we'll build on it. And on Saturday, you'll see, Tuesday, Thursday nights at 8:30. Those are also more discussions on the stillness topic. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, like Wednesday, I want to talk a little bit about organizing your schedule, organizing your brain, organizing your life. And that's, again, a discussion. Friday, I know that Laura's got some amazing things planned for tomorrow and Friday. And then Tuesday, Thursday is actually going to be about the topic of stillness and the worksheet. So that's why it's important to read over those worksheets by Tuesday, and then particularly the third one by Thursday. And then throughout the week, I'm just going to be sprinkling in nutrition stuff. We're going to be sprinkling in like yoga instructional videos. On Saturdays at 10:30, I just wasn't feeling that flow that I said I was going to give to you guys. It didn't seem to serve that much of a purpose in what I want this retreat to be. And I had some excellent feedback from some people that want more instruction, just one-on-one instruction. And I love that. So that's what we're going to do. So from 10:30 to whenever, we're going to be on, and we can just talk one-on-one about a particular yoga pose. Maybe any confusion you have with yoga, any questions you have. It's really going to be open floor, open mic. All right. And so that's it. I mean, that's really the overview of the week. And the following week, after we've created and learned this stillness, the following week, we're going to see if we found anything different, and we're going to review the first 2 weeks. So we're going to go back and we're going to review and reevaluate what we found the first 2 weeks and see if your perspective on any of that has actually changed. That's going to be fun.
Very exciting.
I'm excited. One of the things that well, we can talk about that later. Well, yeah, we'll talk about that later. I don't want to jump ahead. That's a complete review. That's a wrap. So basically, this is what I just messaged you. Week 3. And you will find that it's got pretty much everything you need. This week in yoga, we're focusing on, almost forgot this, rotations. So I did a video on rotations last Thursday or Friday, I can't remember, but I've downloaded it to YouTube. It's right here, watch it. And then we're gonna be building on that rotation sequence. What was I gonna say? Rotations, because I wanted to do rotations this week because we just had our juicing workshop, and I have that recorded. At first, I didn't think it recorded. I kind of fretted a little bit, but I found it. So we're good. I'm going to post that. You guys watch that. But on Wednesday, I'm going to start a juice cleanse. And this is not a requirement by any means. I know Shane's going to start with me. We would love for you to start. And if you're still not sure of a juice cleanse, then when I post that video a little bit later, I want you to go through and look at it, because it really tells you the benefits of it and how it's going to, affect you in a positive way. So you're welcome to do that with us. And I've got some little videos I'll be posting on kind of tips on juicing and stuff. So, okay, so far, what questions do you guys have? And it doesn't have to just be about the agenda. It can be about the entire retreat. Anything we've talked about?
The agenda looks awesome.
Good deal.
It looks so good. I'm excited.
Yay!
I did it.
He was all him.
It looks
Yeah.
really good.
No, it wasn't. It was her. All her.
And I think once we kind of, I had a big issue because I think that sometimes you have to be still in order to discover. And we kind of did discovery first. But I almost thought that was going to be best because that's what most people are accustomed to. And so I didn't want it to be a complete change in people's lives. Boom. So we'll see if that's the right way to do it. I think it is. So now that we've got all this kind of planned out, we're gonna have a great still week. The Aggie Mudra. All right, guys. Seriously, what questions do y'all have?
I don't have any right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think I do either.
Cool. One of the other things that we had talked about was doing small little focus groups and maybe accountability partners. So I think that Laura's going to kind of lead that up. And, you're welcome to join a focus group. Maybe within that focus group, you want to do an accountability partner or not. Laura's more focus group type of person. I'm more accountability partner kind of person. So we've got it both for you. So success partner, whatever, spirituality partner, whatever you want to call them. So Laura will be heading all that up. And don't forget, you guys, your food logs.
Yes.
She will be more than happy to look at those for you.
Can I say something on that, Ashley? I've had a couple people turn me in food logs, and I've been checking them. So y'all got to make sure that y'all are turning those in. Y'all might have questions on like how to get started with that. If y'all want to do the food log, you don't even have to know anything. I can even kind of teach you as we go. But just message me, and I can send you a food log, and then you can print the food log off. It takes like maybe 2 minutes a day. Basically, you're just going to record what you eat. And then you will take a picture of that food log every night, preferably every night. You'll take a picture of the front and of the back, and you'll send it right back to me. You can text it to me. You can post it in the Facebook group. You can do whatever you would like. You can even email it technically. And then I'll put comments on it and how what we might need to do to change it and get you more dialed in. Make sure that you're feeling good. You should be getting results every 2 to 3 days. And then boom. So like literally 2 minutes a day. Pretty worthwhile, I would say. And then focus groups. Yes, I will post something in the group later on this afternoon once I figure out what I'm fully feeling on that. And then Erica will add that to the schedule, to the her week 3 thing that she just let out, so that y'all can kind of put that into y'all's agenda. But yes, I will put that out into the Facebook group here in just a bit.
Perfect. All right, you guys. I'm excited about this week. I really am. So keep checking the Facebook page. I'm going to try to sneak in a live video in my yin workshop if y'all aren't coming to that. I'll be so bad. I'll do that on the group page as well, or I haven't figured it out yet. But yeah, so I personally feel that this is an excellent week to explore yin a little bit. That's not on the agenda until next week. But, if you want to just kind of research a little bit of stuff, go for it.
What is yin?
Yin?
Uh-huh.
Is that what you asked? So yang is the yoga that you think of every day. It's the inhale, exhale, forward fold, engage the quads, engage the glutes, lift, don't dump. In yin, you dump. So in yin, it's the complete opposite. So you are letting gravity do the work. You're holding poses for a long period of time. Are you like, oh my God, what are we doing? I mean, up to I've held some poses up to 20 minutes. And you work on breathing, and you work on stilling the breath and the mind and the body and letting go, right? And that's kind of the whole thing. Lose your grip on your muscles in order to get into the soft tissue, which is the fascia, tendons, and ligaments. Tendons and ligaments. Did y'all catch that?
Going with it. I'm already in
I thought maybe it was like yin lingo. I don't know.
So yin is really how I found stillness. It really is. And that's why I love it. And it's almost like in the morning, right? When you realize you're conscious in bed, you've been in a yin mode. You're still kind of in yin mode. And then you start working your way out of yin mode throughout the day. Then you're in yang mode. Then you dial it back down and you're back in yin mode. And so at one end of the spectrum, you have yin. The other end you have yang, and in the middle is Tao. It's the complete balance of that, which most of us will never have and keep, and that's okay. We're always working on that yin and yang. So a lot of times people will do workouts. They'll be in yang mode. They'll do workouts. They'll do yoga or CrossFit, whatever. But they'll never, and they think, oh, I'm doing yoga. That's good. That's going to balance me out. That's not what it is. Yoga is yang. CrossFit is yang. You're on this end of the spectrum, but you got to do yin to counterbalance everything. So that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very cool.
Very good. Very good explanation too.
And that is where we're actually going right now. You ready to go
See
get
there,
our yin
I
on?
am. I will add that she, when she came down with the family a couple weeks ago, she showed me a few poses. You know, I'm primarily trying to get my back squared away. And the few poses that she showed me, is that the accurate term, pose, a yin pose?
Yeah, sure.
So those I've incorporated, and they've actually helped me to feel better. So I'm definitely excited to explore that more and learn more and put that into a daily routine and practice. So.
Yeah. And I also created a yin flow. I don't know what's going on with my computer here. I created a yin flow for the low back for Shane. And then I thought, well, Shane's back hurts. I'm sure there's other people's back that hurts. So I'm going to be posting that next week in the group. If you want it before then, that's fine too. It's a nice little program. All right, you guys. Well, I'll see you in the group, if not before then. Have a great
Good job.
Bye.
Toodles.